The dawn service began at 5:30 a.m. where more than 500 people gathered to pay respect to the fallen soldiers who had fought for freedom. Members of the Australian, US and PNG Defence Force stood at attention as daylight broke in the cemetery where 2,800 Commonwealth War dead were buried.
As we do every year, have paused to mark the important occasion that is Anzac Day. Anzac Day in the Papua New Guinea context is not just about Australia and New Zealand, it's also about Papua New Guinea as our important partner. We have a very strong defence cooperation program, and I'm pleased that this morning that this event was led by the Defence Cooperation Program based here in Lae.
Australian Consul General Brenton Konoski says the occasion is a reminder that freedom does not come cheap.
Anzac Day is a very significant event for Australians because it is a time for us to pause and reflect on our freedoms that we enjoy. Australia has been privileged since its existence to enjoy freedom, and we know that it's a fragile freedom that war and conflict can take away at any time.
Leading this year's Anzac Day commemorative service, Captain Benjamin Walker from the Defence Cooperation Program says he was generally pleased of the turnout of those who came to pay their respects.
It was my absolute pleasure to be able to conduct the Lae Anzac Day service here today in Lae on behalf of OC Lae. I think it's one of the largest events we've had in recent memory with over 500 attendees, as well as over 200 Defence Force personnel. Anzac Day specifically in Lae is, I find it quite important to myself. The War Cemetery in particular, over 2,800 war dead, but more so for the cadets I find it very important because it's a mixture both of the Australians fighting and who were subsequently buried here, but also quite a substantial amount of Papuans and also New Guinea personnel who are buried here.
With the recent announcement of PNG to host an offshore component of exercise Talisman Sabre, Consul General Konoski says this is the next stage of partnership as Defence Forces 80 years on. Jessica Nui, National EMTV News, Lae.